If your child requires braces, you're probably starting to worry that, braces are a little bit expensive. So it can be tempting to opt for a cheaper choice in orthodontic treatment, but is it really worth it? So tell me, Dr. Bobby, is cheaper orthodontic treatment just as effective?
Well, I think the first thing to remember, if you can avoid orthodontic treatment, then that's going to be the cheapest option.
So if you're watching right now and you don't want to have to fork out, the $5,000 that it could be for your child to get braces, as soon as your children start losing their teeth, take them to Dr. Bobby and he can do a lot of preventative stuff. But say that it's already too late, your kid needs braces, answer that question for me.
Okay, so with the cost of braces, it varies for everyone, of course, depending on complexity and all the rest of it.
And whether you've got private health too, I guess.
And whether you've got private health. Luckily, most private health funds will cover orthodontics as a major dental procedure. So they can often cover even up to 50% in some occasions if you have the extras cover. Mm-hmm. Okay, but with the cost of orthodontics, although it's a reasonable cost, we do have a lot of payment plans where most orthodontists are able to help
you with that
parents
cost.
Pay over a year or even 2 years worth of treatment.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. Now with the fees for orthodontics, because orthodontics is a specialist fee, it's usually only provided by people who have extra training in orthodontics. As a specialist, we do 3 years of extra training over and above our dental training.
Which was 5 years in the beginning.
Which was 5 years, yeah.
So you've got 8 years experience with dealing with people's teeth.
Yeah, that's right. So certainly 8 years of full-time education, and of course it has to be like that because you only get one go at correcting a kid's teeth.
Wow.
You only get one good go at least. Now often specialist orthodontists are put in the situation where we have to fix up failed goes at braces, and that's really not uncommon at all. But my advice is, if you're going to have orthodontics done, get it done right the first time. Okay. Perhaps you may have to pay a little bit more than someone who doesn't have any experience in providing orthodontics, but
you're going to pay double.
You will pay double in the end, because poor people always pay twice. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So there you have it. So apart from straightening teeth, what other benefits are there to orthodontic treatment?
I think securing really excellent dental health. When we see children, often around 9 years old, we take them on an amazing journey right through till perhaps even the age of 16, 17 years old. Right till the end of grade 12. And when we finally pat them on the back and say goodbye to them, they have a perfect set of teeth that will give them absolutely no problems for the vast majority of their life. So the dental health benefits are immeasurable. You will go through your life and never know what problems it is you avoided by having your orthodontics done properly and really well. And of course the other aspects are, kids usually end up with amazing self-confidence because you've given them the best possible, smile to take through their life, and of course that has knock-on effects on their careers and their relationships and everything else. So the benefits of orthodontics just are way more than just straight teeth.
Jinx. So should the cost then be a bit of a factor that people are looking at when choosing an orthodontist?
Oh, of course. Everyone has to look at the cost to some extent. But certainly with all the fabulous patients that I have, it's way more important that they find someone that they trust, someone who is knowledgeable, someone who cares about the patients and the families, because it's a long journey we go through together. You have to find someone you trust.
Well, someone that's going to be on that journey from start to finish is probably really nice too.
That's right, and most of the kids that I see, that their journey can last 7, 8, 9 years. And if you base that,
there's not many people that'll stick around for that whole treatment.
No, that's right. And if you base a relationship like that on purely on saving $1 here or $1 there, then I think it's probably not the correct way to choose. It's probably not the correct way to choose. But you'll find that most specialist orthodontists are within a reasonable degree of variation between them all in terms of costs. so there's usually not that big a difference. And if you find someone who's considerably cheaper, then you probably best ask why.
Yeah.
How come?
Yeah, exactly.
What are they not telling you?
Yeah, we've got to pay twice, right?
Exactly.
So I guess prevention is the best idea for you. So obviously, as soon as your children start losing their teeth, take them to see Dr. Bobby just for a check to find, he can predict if there's any you're going to have any issues. You can start saving now. I'm joking. But then obviously, if you do need that dental work, it can be expensive. But as he said, there are plenty of payment options that you can pay it off, and obviously your healthcare will play a factor in how much out of pocket that you have. But as we said, the outcome of a confident smile is priceless. So if you are after a fantastic orthodontist, you have to go and see Dr. Bobby. He's the best. Pakmag readers do receive their first consultation for free, so make sure you mention Pakmag.